news, my lovely, wonderful people. Niger Republic Junta drags Tinubu orders to Ecowas, says they need to be answered to and dealt with accordingly. Ecowas was trying, Tinubu, and the rest of them, they have dragged them now to ECOWAS courts that they should come and, account for some of the things they allowed, when these issues came up, with regards to coup going on in Niger Republic. In fact, Tinubu was very rigid, saying, we must go and fight them and bring them down and what have you, forgetting that we need to be careful in ensuring that the right things are done. So today we can see that the Niger, the Niger Junta has dragged Tinubu and others now to ECOWAS courts. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS Court, has fixed December the 7th to rule on an interim measures in a case brought before it by the state of Niger and 7 others. Late Nigeria reports that the Niger Republic Junta brought the case against the authorities of heads of state and government of ECOWAS and 2 others. The ruling date was fixed after the court heard both parties during its sitting, held on Monday, November the 21st, 2023 in Abuja, Nigeria. The applicants, represented by their lawyers, and 5 others, Muka, agreed that the sanction imposed by the authorities of heads of states and government of ECOWAS led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has caused adverse effects on the Niger people, including shortage of food, medicine, electricity due to the closure of border and cut off of electricity supply by the Nigerian government. The applicant asked the court for interim court order to compel the authorities of heads of state and government to suspend the suspension immediately so that they can begin to get most of the things that they usually get from other countries. They said Niger was treated unequally, unfairly, and compared to other 3 member states, Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, that also experienced coup in recent years. The applicant also asked the court to declare its competence to examine the case and declare the application admissive in accordance with other court texts. The response authority of the heads of state, the Mediation and Security Council, and the ECOWAS Commission, represented by Mr. Francis Kanjo Pando, objected to the inadmissibility of the application and asked the court to reject the applicant's request. Kanjo Pando told the court that coup was not recognized in a democracy and that the junta does not have the legal capacity to bring a case before the court, adding that the democratically elected president Mohamed Bazoum had a pending case before the court in which he is challenging the legitimacy of the same junta. Kanjo Pando emphasized that the lack of legal capacity of the junta to approach the court robbed the court of the jurisdiction to examine its request from extreme measures. In the application, the applicant, the state of Niger, 6 Niger organizers, and Nigeria National asked the court to declare the measures taken by the authority of the heads of state and government of ECOWAS during the extraordinary session of July the 30th and August the 10th, 2023, allegedly aimed at restoring constitutional order in the Republic of Niger illegal. They have requested the court to nullify all decisions by the ECOWAS organ imposing sanctions, including decisions to restore the military intervention in the Republic of Niger, it added. So this is what is happening right now, my people, and every one of us are beginning to, understand some of these areas. And the truth of it is, the Nigerian government has cut off the sources and whatever they can do to give Niger the opportunity for them to be able to express themselves. what has happened is, we all know that there was a coup in Niger where the military took over. So people are even saying in Nigeria that probably Nigeria needs something like that. Since then, the government of Nigeria, alongside other leaders in West Africa, have imposed some sanctions on Niger, and these sanctions now is biting hard. One of it being electricity, and electricity, they need it for not just for day-to-day power supply. What about the hospitals, children that are born as premature that needs to be in the incubator, and many more things. Businesses, life general, has been affected as a result, and not just Nigeria supplying electricity, other people as well, other people, other aspects who are supplying, other countries that are supplying different things to them. All these things has been hindered and hampered because of the current sanctions that has been placed on them. And so the Niger, those who participated in the coup, are saying they are taking them to court because Tinubu was very zealous. Hey, he just came in, they made him a Ecowas chairman, assassin from where to where, so he was willing to prove himself. He was very eager to show to the world that his hands on, he's doing his job and what have you, and so in fact, if not for some of the things that we exposed, Tinubu was planning to carry out a war on Niger. But the northern leaders, northern elders rose up and say you cannot put fire in your backyard and not expect that, and the backyard leads directly to your house with paper tray, that it will not get to your house, and your house is arbory fuel. You can imagine the explosion. So they said, well, Tinubu we cannot allow that. The Northerners really rose up. In fact, they were mediators going to Niger back and forth in terms of ensuring that some of these matters were resolved. And at the end of the day, this is where we are at. The Niger Junta are asking that, taking Tinubu as well as ECOWAS to court, saying the sanctions should be lifted. Well, it's back and forth all over the world. Almost all places we are seeing things that are happening, lives and properties, these things going on. The truth is that we still continue to pray for peace. Most parts of the world, there are issues here and there, and if there is no peace, people cannot really enjoy the opportunity of going, to and fro. And so we need to be careful. We need to be very careful that we do not allow, such things to manifest in our society and in our environment. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Bye for now.